Well, here we got the car in the back. You can see the roof sign, but it's a really late edition of Dave's Garage. We're gonna have to keep it down a little bit. Don't want to wake the neighbors. It's 1 a.m. in the morning. It is Derby Day, and we're gonna go over the car. The car's not fully painted. If anybody's got me as a friend on Facebook, you've seen the silhouette of the car, and that's about all you've seen. But we're gonna actually take a look at this, and you'll see some of the stuff that I've done, and we'll just get on to that now. It's all painted black, as you can see. You can kind of see I was going to do some door numbers over there, but kind of stopped because they were looking like crap. So we repainted over them. I'll have to go get the actual matching paint to this to make it actually look good. And we're going to have to hurry up because I think the sprinkles are coming, because it's supposed to rain tonight, and it is starting to rain. But let's get this over with as quick as we can. So yeah, it's kind of what the car kind of looks like. Yeah, it's black, all black. Let's dive in here. And there's what I did with my radiator hose to support it up, to keep it away from the fan. So I took some tie rod material, welded it to my distributor protector, and propped it up and out of the way so that will be in good shape. So that's one of the modifications I did. I did the spray foam between the radiator to keep it kind of held in place. Plenty of clearance under here for the car. Here on the first, we're allowed to take thread all the way up. It's bolted here, bolted there, welded, and it goes straight up and through. It'll be bolted at the top. Here's the center hood mount. It's a piece of 4-inch box tubing that I've cut down and welded on the top and over here with a 1-inch thread all coming down through, double bolted here and here, and then we'll have the other bolt up the top. So that's how this center hood mount was done. And there is the back mount. It's done the same way on the other side, and I kind of positioned it to the center because my hoods, in my experiences, they want to buckle up, and I'm hoping that this will keep it drawed down and won't have any problems this year with the hood buckling up in my face a little bit. So hopefully that might solve that problem. Plus I was kind of getting a little lazy and just, welded it. Hopefully it will work out. There's my hood washers, painted green. I like the fluorescent green. I wish I would have got the vinyls like my roof sign, but just basically wasn't in the budget. There's that second battery box. This rod, or this piece of angle iron, goes between the two and tightens down. I got to get my strap back hooked here. I took it down because of paint. I put my tarp inside of here to protect the interior a little bit. And there is the rollover bar. It is bolted in 3 places to hold up the top. And a little closer look, there's the wiring for the electric fan. That is actually out of a Dodge Neon. I just made a cage around it, bolted. I cut holes in the side of the angle iron to accept the fan to hold it, and everything's controlled off switch panel there. Front one's in the coil pack, and the back one will be for the fan, and the middle one is the go start button. So yeah, little tight corners in here, but we'll be fine. But yeah, that's what she kind of looks like at the rear. Blue bar in the back. And I had, with this in the rules, I noticed that my back bar was placed too far back on the back of the trunk lid, so I cut it out. And I don't know if I'll get in trouble for this tomorrow, but it's kind of is what it is. I took this piece that I cut out here and I transferred it here, welded it in position. This back bar is supposed to be 6 inches back from where the window was, so you have to imagine the window being there, and then you come back 6 inches, and that's why that now looks that way. I don't want to get to the Derby and then be told I have to cut this back bar out when it could help me out in some way. I did not do the 1-inch thread all through the trunk. I decided to go against that. But yeah, it's looking pretty cool, pretty good. Okay, that is basically the build in a nutshell right there. She's basically done. Just some more painting that needs to be done, and load her up on the trailer and take her to the Derby and tear some stuff up. You know, get her bent, just like the guys up in Canada are going to go get her bent. Hopefully not too bad, because you know, I would like to run the second night of Preble. That'd be the next following Saturday, but depending on what happens to the car and basically how much money is it going to cost me to dump more money into that, because you know, tires are going to be an issue. Tires are always an issue, but financially I probably shouldn't, because I've got a lot of jobs right now lined up that people want me to do, which that's what's going to precede the Derby season, is more repair videos, or basically vlog repair videos, what I'm doing. And I don't know, you'll just have to stay tuned and see what I'm doing. I do have a trip planned on the motorcycle, which that's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be, where's Dave going to end up now? But anyways, I just got off of Facebook with one of my friends. He's going to need some help. Sunday, his body was still not on the frame. You know, it took me 3 weeks basically by myself to build this car. I did have some help coming here into the final run of this. My neighbor helped me put on doors over, you know, talking to me about the build and stuff like that, giving me ideas of what I should do. And, you know, he's never derbied in his life, but sometimes you take some of those opinions from people that don't even really know what they're doing. They, you know, he's a machinist and he knows how metal works. So, you know, you listen to input from other people and you figure out how to apply it to what you're doing. So, you know, my build out there, I think it looks like crap, to be honest with you. I sit back and I look at it and I'm like, there is something wrong here and I just don't know what it is. And I sit back and I wonder, did I do enough? You know, this is what happens to me every year when I go to a Derby. I get in the inspection line, I'm nervous and everything like that, and I get my stick. I never have to go back and cut anything, and that always makes you feel that you didn't do enough. So sometimes, yes, you should push that gray line. I don't. I kind of look at that rules and I try to stick with them, try not to go into that gray line, but that's just me. You know, I like to try to play by the rules. But, you know, my build is not like everybody else's build with distributor protector. Well, I have a distributor protector. Engine protector, pulley protector, training protector. I don't have that. Basically, my thought is with this Dodge motor, if you go to buy those parts are expensive because, you know, not very many people I know a guy out in PA, I know a guy over here in Indianapolis, they're Dodge guys. There's not very many of us Dodge guys out there. So, you know, I kind of bring a unique thing to the table by using the Dodge powertrain. And, you know, got the Dodge powertrain, I got the Chevy 3/4 ton Chevy rear end. You know, let's mix it all up. It's a Mofar. I don't know how you put GM in there, but whatever. But, you know, it's best of all three worlds right there. So, I don't know, but this video is getting long enough probably for you guys. I don't know if you like me blabbing on or whatever, but in my opinion, you build your cars the way you want, take the input from everybody else, apply it. You know, I didn't even have a car this year to kind of base mine off of. I kind of went with what I did last year, researched some of my videos, applied it to this car. And basically with that back bar, I looked back at some pictures and I went, oh crap. Went back, looked at my rules and went, oh, I did that wrong. Fixed it. You know, like I said, I don't want to get out there on the track and that bar being in the wrong place and then have to cut it and not have it. It can be there. It needs to be there. I find it to be kind of a safety thing to be there, because last year my car was a tow truck for about 45 seconds or a minute or two. I'm not real sure, because when you're out there on the track, you know, 1 minute could be like 30 seconds or 10 seconds, you know. So, but hopefully tomorrow everything will turn out well, and I ain't probably gonna win, but I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna have a good time, and if I win, great. If I don't even place in the money, whatever, you know, it's, you know, you come home from Preble County, you got yourself a nice 6-foot trophy and $2 grand. You know, I got a lot riding. I could really use that money right now, up to my, over my head in bills right now with the recent situation, and didn't really have the money to build this car, but I found ways and stretched some stuff out and made it happen. There will be a camera there tomorrow, and I give them instructions. Don't just tape me. I have a GoPro that's mounted up here in my car. Get everything, because people just don't want to watch me. They want to actually see what the drivers here in Preble County, what's going on there. So hopefully they listen to those instructions and do it. Last year, my friend April, she just videoed me. So hopefully we'll get all of it. So, but the video is getting way too long. I'm gonna get off here. So it is what it is, and later on.